In the face of ever-growing societal issues of poverty and wage disparity, it might seem like we have no solution in sight. But what if I told you we did? The answer to helping those facing economic struggles is very simple: a universal basic income. Welcome to the video. In this video, I will be mostly defining the key terms and providing a framework for the scenario, and also presenting a few reasons why we should incorporate UBI and illustrating a world with UBI. So I'll be starting by talking about the key terms that everyone really needs to know. Just to make it easier for me as well, I'm going to be using examples and talking about feasibility within the context of Canada. So I'll mostly talk about what the implementation would be like in Canada, but sometimes I'll talk worldwide. Okay, so what really is a universal basic income? UBI is a system in which anyone can claim a non-taxable amount from the government. This amount could be anywhere from $100 to $3,000. Additionally, the implementation would require citizens to be of 18 years of age to be eligible for the fund. Also, please understand that UBI is a system that is not cut and dry, but will be tweaked and changed for many years. Therefore, if the system doesn't work for the first year, then the second year will build upon what went wrong and fix those systemic issues. So obviously, there's a ton of benefits that we can easily observe from the implementation of a UBI, but I think there are a few more that are more prevalent than others. For people struggling financially, this creates a safety net. In turn, UBI protects people from job displacement and automation as well. Imagine being a worker struggling to cover your rent and debt payments, with your debt growing faster than your income. Or consider someone who can just barely stay afloat but risks losing their job. In the end, both face financial uncertainty, one due to mounting debt and the other because of an unstable job market. A UBI would provide consistent support, helping people cover essential expenses during tough times. According to Statistics Canada in 2024, the average Canadian carries around $69,000 in debt. This shows how widespread this issue truly is. A UBI would easily ease this burden, offering stability to families worrying about recurring payments. Beyond debt relief, though, UBI addresses job displacement, a growing threat as automation advances. Jobs in telemarketing and customer service are already disappearing due to AI, and according to the Forbes Business Review, many fields face a similar risk of automation. Well, in the end, if a person's job vanishes overnight, their income and livelihood are instantly put at risk. A UBI could buffer this sudden loss, offering immediate financial relief. As the Future Skills Center reports, 1 in 5 Canadians is affected by AI automation, highlighting the scale of this shift. Moreover, UBI would support workers already displaced by industry changes, especially those in environmentally harmful sectors. Alberta's oil and gas industry, contributing roughly 21% of the province's GDP, according to Job Bank Canada, faces major cuts as Canada transitions to new renewable energy. Manufacturing and other blue-collar jobs are also shrinking due to advanced machinery handling increasingly complex tasks. Without support, thousands of people face long-term unemployment and costly regional income. UBI would ease this transition, ensuring people can meet basic needs while upskilling for new careers. At the end of the day, everyone needs to put food on the table somehow. A UBI provides vital support for those struggling with debt and job displacement. It provides a safety net, helping people weather financial uncertainty while adapting to a rapidly changing economy. A lot of people may argue that for those facing job loss, this would create an unhealthy dependence on the government and lead to decreased productivity. Well, actually, this isn't the case. In places like California, SEED, the Stockton Economic Empowerment Demonstration, saw a 40% increase in employment among the participants of UBI after only 2 years. Rural villages in Kenya and India experienced higher productivity and work increases due to more accessibility for the tools required to work. UBI allows people to take risks, go for innovation, and pay for the necessary tools used for work. Okay, so if there's so many benefits, what would a world where UBI is implemented actually look like? Well, firstly, lower-class families would be able to finally have a bit of income needed to get back onto their feet. When paired with targeted welfare programs, we are able to work towards eliminating poverty as a whole. Middle-class families are able to hold more disposable income in order to simply afford more quality of life increasing items. And finally, the richer, wealthier families are able to take more risks, invest in more businesses, and increase innovation. I really want you, the viewer, to understand one simple key fact. A world where UPI is implemented isn't just a world that helps to reach out to the poor. In fact, unlike welfare, it targets everyone. No matter how rich, how poor you are, it helps you. I hope you may have enjoyed this, and check out my other stuff when it comes out. Thanks.